water safety. Water. It's essential to life and the way we live it, but it isn't always safe. In fact, 1 in 4 people in the United States has water that's improperly monitored or unsafe to drink. Most typical water testing methods are expensive, inaccurate, and in general, just not accessible to the general public. That's why I created my H2Know program. This is a sensor that I was able to develop. It basically has 2 wires and alligator clips that hold these graphite electrodes at a fixed distance from each other. It works by creating a voltage drop between the 2 electrodes. This passes a current from one electrode to the other. The contaminants in the water would serve as charge carriers to carry the electrons from, like I said before, one electrode to the other. And based on the voltage that I receive, I can approximate the level of contamination in the water. So here's the circuit that I use for my sensor, and it's put onto a breadboard so that I can prototype the circuit and change them around as I go. For my project, I used the principles of conductivity, Ohm's law, electrolyte cells, and more. I used Ohm's law because I knew that the current that my circuit outputted would be constant. Therefore, a change in voltage would denote a change in resistance, which is what I'm looking for. This is because changes in resistance or conductivity show that water quality has changed, and most tap water contamination comes from abrupt events such as chemical spills. I use this principle of Ohm's law to develop my formulas and correlations that you can see in this benchmark test. I was able to determine a tight linear correlation between the points, and this showed my sensor's accuracy and consistency. In addition, my sensor not only outputs a value, but also what this means for the tap water quality and whether or not it is safe to drink. In conclusion, my sensor is consistent, accurate, quick, inexpensive, and accessible.